Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
I am happy to see you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Before we get started today, I wanted to review some of our class rules. We're pretty familiar with them, but I want to make sure that we review them. So the first one, I will listen when others are speaking. So if I'm speaking, you're not speaking. If you're speaking, I'm not speaking, right? One person is speaking at a time. Also, I will keep my hands to myself. We're keeping our hands in our space. And lastly, I will give my work my best effort. Does anyone have anything to add or share?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Well, today we're going to start something new. And I want to see how quick you are. I'm going to do a preview of these cards. So I'm going to flash them very quickly. And I would like you to predict what you think our lesson is going to be about, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So
watch because
see a picture.
it's going to go so fast. Remember, if I'm speaking, you're not speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. First one.
Night. Or unicorn.
Okay, now raise your hands if you have any predictions about what we're going to learn about.
I don't have any.
You're raising your hand if you have any predictions. Logan.
This
I don't know because I couldn't clearly see the pictures, but I saw that last one really clearly. I have an idea, but I don't know.
So share with me, what's your best guess?
I think maybe we might be learning about like
animals.
Marco, Logan is speaking. Please do not speak while Logan is speaking. Exactly. Keep your hand up and that'll let me know that you have something to share.
The sand.
Maybe we might be learning about like things like the what's the word? I forgot what the word is.
Do you want me to come back to you? Okay, Marco, what did you have to share? What do you predict we're going to be learning about?
N-O. No, that means no angel.
Oh, okay. Logan.
I don't know. I can't figure out what this word is.
Well,
I know what the definition is, but I don't know what the word is to say it.
okay, well maybe I can help you out. We're going to be learning about living organisms, living things, and specifically seahorses. So I'm going to show you some cards, these image cards, and you're going to do your best to guess what word I'm trying to identify with the image. So what word does the image represent? Here, let's switch these. And each of you will have your erasers. Green for you, red for you. Okay, and I want to point out over here, we have a word bank. And so it's intentionally set up so that there's some similar words. But before we get started there, I want to review something that we learned previously. And I have two words in my hand. Logan, can you please come up? Marco, can you please come up? I would like you each to grab a piece of paper. So I'm going to mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. Okay, which one do you choose?
That one.
Okay, so take that back to your seat. Okay, take that back to your seat.
Cheeto.
Okay.
Cheeto.
Remember, if I'm speaking, you're not speaking. But I would like you to share, Logan. What does your paper say? Can you read it to me? Do you know what it says? Okay, what does
I
it
learned
say?
about this one already. It says antonym.
Antonym. Do you know what that means?
Nice.
Logan is speaking right now.
An antonym, it sounds like a synonym, but it's the opposite of a synonym. It means you might take one word like bad and then good. Those two are antonyms.
Exactly. They're
Where
opposites.
synonyms are
Hold on. Hold that thought, because our friend over here, how do you know what your piece of paper says? Your word is synonym.
Synonyms.
Synonym. Do you know what a synonym is? I think your friend does. Okay, can you help us?
a synonym is also the opposite of an antonym. Instead of something like the opposite, it's similar, like nice and kind. Those aren't the exact same words, but they're very similar.
Right. So are synonyms the exact same, or are they similar?
Similar, but they're not
Great.
they're not copies.
So now, Marco, do I have your attention? Perfect. Now I want to go back to this word
I'm
wall.
gonna do it again.
Oh, you enjoyed that game? Okay, maybe we can revisit it in a little while. But right now, we're switching gears, looking at our word wall. These are some of the vocabulary words for our story. We're going to preview these words so that we can expand our word knowledge, right? So we can have a really good understanding of what we're reading when we go to read the story. So we're going to preview these words. So as I show you the image, I would like you to look at this word wall. And some words could fit, but guess of which word matches this best.
Okay. Can I get a closer look?
And yes, you guys are correct. It's habitat, the natural home or environment of an animal, a plant, I'm speaking, or other organisms. Would you like it closer to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something to add, Logan?
How is urban an habitat?
It's a habitat for humans, right? Humans are living things that live in cities and towns.
Where's urban? What's urban?
That is another environment. This is a chart of the different types. So there's the polar habitat, a freshwater habitat, the urban habitat where humans live. There's a forest.
Oh.
This one, here's our next word, image. What is the best word to match
Hey, Mom,
this?
done.
Done.
You don't have to call out when you're done, but thank you. You can just raise your hand, okay? And I'm looking at your boards to know when you're done. Wonderful. Exactly, unique. Unique means being one of a kind, unlike anything else. This one, what do we think this is a picture of?
A boy.
There is a boy in the picture, but
A
he's
butterfly.
doing something with the butterflies.
He's letting them freedom.
He's giving them freedom. So is there a word over here that matches?
Release.
What do you think, Marco?
Um,
Is he
letting them freedom.
protecting them?
No, he's letting them freedom.
Is he rescuing them?
He's letting them freedom.
Or is he releasing them?
Releasing them.
Releasing, correct. All right, this
Mom,
next
do you
one.
remember from a movie? Freedom. At they let the whatever when the bugs say freedom.
Yes, I do remember that part of the movie. They were being released, right?
Which part? Which movie?
A Bug's Life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next word. Shifting gears. Here's our image. There's details, descriptions around this person. And so we could be describing a person or we could be describing a thing or a place. Which word do we think best matches describing something?
Characteristic.
Exactly. A feature or quality belonging typically to a person, place, or thing. So it's not just people. Places have characteristics. Animals have characteristics.
Like characteristics that allow them to live in their habitats.
Right. All right, our last one. This one is a little tricky.
It's a knife.
Yes. So on our word wall, it's more, what is he representing? What does he represent? What is he doing?
He
What is his job?
Protecting people.
There we go.
Yeah,
protecting. He protects the king and the queen and the
Yeah,
castle.
I knew that. I knew.
Right, okay. You guys did wonderful with that. Can you please erase your boards?
My board's already erased.
But, I'll just draw something.
So the last one, protects. The actual definition is to keep safe from harm or injury. So now we have a slight understanding of our words. We're going to continue to explore them so that we are very certain of their meaning, okay? Actually, can each of you cap your markers? It seems they're a little distracting. Can I please have that? Thank you.
Well, my kids.
All right, so let's look at a couple sentences where we can use these words now. We matched them to our images, but now let's use them, okay? The first sentence is, the seahorse is a blank fish that is found in oceans all around the world.
A rare fish?
Okay, that's your best suggestion, rare. So the seahorse is a rare fish that is found.
Or unique fish.
There we go.
That's
a better fit, exactly.
It's the right fit.
Right. I like how you worked through that because that's what we do when we're writing sometimes,
Those
right?
words are synonyms. Unique and rare are very similar. Rare means like it something is special, and unique also means that, but it means like something very special. So they're similar, but not exactly the same.
Right. And I'll take this as well. Thank you. You seem to be handling that. And that's what we're doing sometimes when we're writing too, you know? We'll write a sentence. It's my turn to speak. Thank you. We'll write a sentence, and then when we reread it, we can edit and replace with words that fit better. All right, so the next sentence. The male seahorse grows them inside a small space on his body called a brood blank.
A brood blank.
So they're talking about where the male seahorse holds the baby seahorses. So let's look at our word wall. Do any of these fit? Purse. Does a seahorse have a purse?
Yes, no.
No, I don't think that's the right fit. Which, do you have a suggestion?
A pouch, maybe like kind of like kangaroos. They have those little pouches that like open and they put their young cubs in.
Yes, exactly. So a pouch, it's a small bag or other flexible receptacle.
That's part of something's body.
Okay, after about 2 weeks, the baby seahorses are what?
What?
Are they rescued?
Mm-hmm.
What do
They
you
got blood.
Released.
think? Exactly. Released.
Maybe
Please share.
maybe they're released from the pouch. Like maybe they're old enough to where they can. Maybe they still have their parents, but they're released out of the pouch and they can help like hunt and eat and stuff. They don't have to get fed.
Once they're released, they are born. Okay, so now we're going to take the words from the word wall, the words from our sentences, and the words from our image cards, and we are going to play a game. Has anybody played bingo? Have you heard of that before?
I played Harry Potter bingo.
Okay, great. Could I please have your dry erase board? We're all done with that. Thank you. Can I have yours, please?
You have to.
Wonderful. so we have our bingo doppers right here. Would you like red? Would you like green?
I never get
Okay.
to use these.
So here is your bingo card. These are disposable, so you can go ahead and mark directly on them. So now, I am going to actually read either a sentence or I'm going to say a synonym, ask you for a synonym. I'm going to give you some type of description, and you're going to look at your bingo card and choose the word that matches best. Okay, so I'm going to read some of these words real quickly just so we can make sure that everybody knows what the words are, okay? Some of them are vocabulary. Marco, it's my turn to speak. If you would like to share something, please just let me know by raising your hand, okay? So I'm going to read these words. Some of them are vocabulary words from this lesson. Some are old vocabulary words. What would you like to share?
So pretty much all the letters, starting with the letters on the page that we have to get.
The words are on the page that you have to get.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read the description or the sentence, and you're going to choose the word. So the words are unique, similar, prevent, word, survive, food, released, predator, protect, harm, save, shelter, pouch, hunt, lasting, habitat, characteristic, fossil, damaged, eggs, home, litter, house, weather. So some of those don't make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the tricky ones. So now give me a thumbs up if you're ready to begin. I want to make sure everybody is prepared and gets a head. Are you ready to begin? Is your dopper ready to go? There you go. That middle spot, you shook yours. The middle spot is a free spot, okay? So now the first one.
So I got my first one.
You're using it for what you said, like to mark things. And it says shake well before use.
Okay, so the first one. The fish jumped out of the water, yet he still did not die. The fish jumped out of the water, yet he still did not die.
That's why it's good for you.
So which word would you use to describe that? If he did not die when he jumped out of the water, what did he do?
Is it
Logan, which one did you choose?
Survive.
Exactly. The fish survived. He survived jumping out of the water. It's okay. That's the point.
I'm not smart.
You are smart. These are all new words. Okay. Oh my goodness. When I opened the bag, all of the butterflies escaped. When I opened the bag, all of the butterflies escaped. Which word could we use to describe what happened to the butterflies? Where did they go?
They got released.
They were released. They escaped the bag. They were released.
They could be multiple words. They could be released, or they could, what happened is they could go to their habitat.
Okay, next one is going to be, this is the actual definition. An animal that preys on other animals. An animal that preys on other animals. Do you know which one that might be? I think it would be predator, because a predator is an animal that preys on other animals. Are you able to mark that one? Wonderful. Okay. The next one is...
Wow, that's like saying one that has Logan.
When I went hiking, I injured my leg. The tree hurt me badly. What happened to me when I went hiking? That was a tricky one, yeah. I was
Because
harmed
Yeah.
by the tree. It cut my leg badly.
it was tricky because it could be damaged or harmed, but I think it was harmed because it harmed them. It wasn't like damaged. It wasn't like something got scratched or messed up. That's what damaged them. Or harm is like you got hurt.
Exactly.
This
Okay.
mountain.
The next one is going to be habitat.
Next answer is habitat.
Yes. So I want you to find on your paper the antonym for habitat.
Okay. I dropped my marker on accident. Just watch that move.
Oh, how it's spreading. Do you need a little help for the antonym?
I think I got it.
Which one did you mark?
I haven't marked it yet. Right here, I didn't actually answer it.
Mom, look at
Just
my
my
thing.
hand like slipped in it. Fell.
Great. Are you working on your bingo card?
I can't do it. I can't do it well.
How is shelter the opposite of habitat? A shelter is a house where someone lives.
Synonym.
You said antonym.
Oh my goodness.
You said antonym.
That was my
makes things
mistake.
so
I'm
much
so
harder.
sorry. It's the synonym for habitat. I'm so sorry.
It's not a. It's a shelter. Well, yeah, it's a.
There's
shelter.
multiple.
It could be a house, shelter, home.
Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to choose all of them?
I'm just gonna choose one.
Okay, you got it? Now, I'm sorry, that one was supposed to be synonym for habitat, not antonym. But this one is antonym for protect. The antonym for protect. Which one is an antonym for protect? Which one did you choose?
Hunt.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different than, let's see on yours, let's see. So an antonym would be for protect. So we're looking for something that means the opposite of protect. Marco, if you're littering, are you protecting the earth? Would that be the opposite of protecting? That would be a perfect fit. Oh, Marco only needs one more and he's gonna get bingo!
I hope we don't win.
Okay, the next one.
How much do Logan need?
Like 7. Or what? I need 2 more. Look.
This unicorn is
Mom, which
so
is
rare.
the last one?
I'm
On my
describing it
paper.
now. This unicorn is so rare. What's another word on your paper that you could use to describe this unicorn if you want to say unique? Exactly. Is that bingo for you?
No, I need 1 more.
Oh, one more. You both need one more. Okay.
I don't know what. I don't know what on the word unique is.
It means, oh, you don't know where it is on your
I
paper?
already marked it.
So do any of these have a U? Do any of your words start with a U? Exactly.
I already bought it.
Yeah, you had already gotten it. Exactly.
So I'm already win.
Well, you have one more and Logan has one more. And so I'm thinking of another
Antonym.
Do I want to do synonym or antonym?
Then I'll have to go
A synonym for harm. Another synonym for harm. Do you see any words on here that mean the same as harm? Maybe hunt,
Hunt.
right?
Not a white.
What
I'm
about?
done.
You didn't get bingo, did you?
No.
What about you? Did you find it? Which one did you choose?
I got bingo.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I already had been done hunt. So
Okay.
that was the last thing I could do that's close to an answer.
So if I wanted to say,
Look, I need one more too.
if I wanted, how do you have it there? I don't see this one.
Look. 1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I would like you to stop that from happening. I would like you to stop that from
You want us to
happening.
choose one of those?
What is a word that we could use?
Prevent.
Prevent. Yes, 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 exactly. I want you to stop that from happening. I would like you to prevent it. Okay. Do you need a bathroom break? You got bingo?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay! Can you please put the caps on your bingo toppers? And so we are going to review the 6 main words that we are going to be using in our story. And so the first one is characteristic. Logan, can you please tell me what the definition of characteristic is?
Like something about someone or like a character. Or something important about someone or a character in a story.
But what about them?
It's something about them.
Anything?
Like something like not like something on the outside, kind of like something like on the inside, if they're like brave or courageous or something like that.
Describing them, right?
Yeah.
What about habitat? Marco, do you remember what a habitat is? Marco, do you remember what a habitat is? No? Well, maybe I could help you then. A habitat is the environment where something lives, where a living thing lives. So it's where a plant lives, or an animal lives, or a human lives, okay? What about protect, Logan? Could you tell me what the definition or the meaning of protect is?
Protect means to like not. It means to not let get harmed. To not.
Exactly. And Marco, what does released mean? What does released mean?
It means release.
What does that mean? How do you describe that? What does that mean?
It means released.
Release. Do you know any other word to use? Like to let go, right? To allow to escape. Okay, great. The next one is unique. I think you know this one, right, Marco? Unique. Could you tell me what the meaning for unique is?
I'm sick. I'm dumb. I don't know anything.
It sounds like you're feeling a little frustrated. Would you like to call on a friend? Logan, could you help us with what unique means?
It means that something is special. Something's out of the ordinary.
Right, one of
It's
a
not
kind.
ordinary. It's one of a kind.
And then the last one is pouch, and we talked about that being a small bag or something flexible that can hold
pouch.
something. Wonderful. So now we're all done with the lesson. We just need to do one last thing where we're going to use these words in a sentence, okay? And I will help you with that if you get stuck. But the goal is to use the words on the left properly and write them in a sentence on the right. So let's put, can I please have this? Put your name on your paper. We're almost finished with our lesson. You guys will have about 8 to 10 minutes to get as much done as you can get done. And I'm here to help. And use your tools, use your resources. Wonderful job. Okay, so let's look at the first one, habitat. We just talked about that, right? What was a habitat?
I need an eraser. You give me a pencil.
You can grab one over there. Can you see that, please? Could we use that in a sentence? Can you use the word habitat in a sentence?
I don't know.
How about where does a bird live? Like you're not even trying right now, like you're really excited. Where does a bird live?
In a tree.
Right. So how about that? We could write a bird's habitat is in a tree. Do you think you could draw a picture of a tree now for me, or a bird? This one's actually broken. Let me sharpen it.
It's okay. I can use it.
I'll get a new one. There you go.
This is actually pretty strong.
Okay. So remember, you're using it in a sentence and not just writing the definition, right? Because that's different. Do you know how to
You
use it in
said
a
write
sentence?
a sentence. You said write a sentence about that word. You didn't say write a sentence using that word. You said write a sentence
but that
about
is
that
the
word.
Do you need help?
It's just how can you use characteristic in a sentence? That doesn't make any sense.
I can give you an example.
What?
He has bold characteristics.
Or maybe he has a unique characteristic. He has unique characteristics.
There you go. That's using 2 and 1, and you're letting me know that what defines him is very special, right?
Mhm.
That's great, using 2 set words in 1 sentence. I like
Done.
that. Oh, great, you're done with that one. Okay, let's see. What do you have left?
Well,
You did
I have some wood over there.
habitat. Oh my. You did unique. All right, the last one is
Oh my
characteristic.
god, I got so much
Could you draw
Michael on me.
a picture of characteristic? This was the photo that this was the image that I used where we were trying to point out things that described him, his characteristics.
It seems like I'm still a perfect boy, but what do I have to do?
You're drawing a picture that represents characteristics. So right here. How would you describe the word, how would you use that word?
Can I draw something?
Because it's describing the
So
person.
can I cross both of them
Yes,
off?
you may. Have about 5 minutes left. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you both so much for working so hard.
You know who's my favorite from the game? You know who it is I'm drawing.
Oh, that's who that is? You're drawing his
No,
characteristics?
sands. It's sands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how his teeth is, but that's not really good enough.
Okay. Great. Almost finished.
I have to draw his inside of his eyes.
You do?
Yeah, because in his eyes look black, so we have to do that.
Okay. Now we're going to get moments of quiet time to do his work.
You spell kangaroo?
Kangaroo. Now you need a double O. Ooh, kangaroo. Okay. And your last one.
I'm on to his next eye.
How do you spell capture?
Let's sound it out. Capture.
T R
You need a U capture.
U
It's U R.
U E.
Mm-hmm. All right, Marco, are you finished with yours? Time is up.
No.
Okay. And just put your pencil down and put it to the side. That's a lot of work. How about you, Logan? You're almost finished? Perfect. Okay. So before we move on, I was wondering if anyone could give me an example of a habitat. Logan.
An example of a habitat is a tree is a bird's habitat.
Finally.
And Marco, if I say protect and harm, are those words similar? If I say protect and harm, are they similar or are they different?
Similar.
Protect means to like save,
Oh,
and then
no,
harm is to like hurt.
they're not the same.
They're not, they're different, right? Protect is the opposite of harm.
Yeah. So like, if the what? So let me try something.
Okay, you'll draw a picture about that. And Logan, can you tell me a couple characteristics of an island?
A characteristic of an island is a lot palm trees,
Okay, that's like the landscape.
sand.
Mm-hmm.
It
Exactly.
might have a volcano.
Ooh, I like those descriptive words you're using. All right, guys, I really appreciate your hard work. Can I please have your papers and your pencils? You're still working on yours? Okay, I'll come back and grab that in just a moment.